Alright guys, we're live. I'm just making sure my computer's set up properly so I can see all of you guys' questions. Looks like it's good. Alright, so we're doing it's called mind map. It's called a mind map. Basically, if you've ever done brainstorm, it's the same thing as a brainstorm, but I like to call it mind map. Let me fix this. I don't think it's like completely straight. My camera needs to be like right there, I think. Is that right? I think that's good. But yeah, so it's basically a mind map. It's like if you guys have ever watched Yes Theory, they call it a mind map. It's basically brainstorm. Have you guys ever done a brainstorm when you were in school where you did like on a web, whatever you call it? That's what we're gonna be doing right now. If you guys have any video ideas you guys like me to do during this or right now, I'm going to write them down on the side. I'm going to write down the video ideas that I have. But I'm going to write down like almost in a sense of a web of what I could look off of. And then from there, we can write down ideas. So it'll be awesome. I have like an hour, so we're going to take this. So first off is we're going to make this first thing, right? And so this is where we have to figure out, okay, what are we talking about, right? We're talking about video ideas. I'm not talking about how I'm going to create my videos, what's going to be in the videos, like, as in like effects or anything. I'm just talking about straight just video ideas. So we're going to put video ideas right here. Alright? Video ideas. Remember, my handwriting is pretty bad, so I'm going to do the best I can. Okay, so we got video ideas down. Now, what are the two main things I talk about in my videos? Like, what is my videos about? It's about running and keto. So, up here, we'll make another bubble, and we'll put running. Right? And then next, I wouldn't even say keto, I would say nutrition, because you talk about things that are not related to keto, such as fasting, such as the Wim Hof method, right? That has nothing to do with running or keto, that has to do with nutrition, and I guess we could put in recovery. But that has to do with running, but it has to do more with recovery could be its own, I guess, right? We could have recovery be its own. So I'll put in nutrition. Right? So I'll put nutrition in here. And over here we'll put recovery, right? Because you talk a lot about recovery, such as like, mental recovery, or physical recovery, or recovering from, just your daily stress. I do talk about that stuff in my channel. So that's something I would do. So those are kind of the things, right? And I don't really have anything on this side that I would really do. So I'm just going to make a line right here kind of showing like this is going to be nutrition. I'll put a line right here which means this is going to be recovery and that's going to be recovery. So that's kind of how I'm going to do it. Boom, right? You guys can see I have running, nutrition, recovery, and if I have space over here I might write down the video ideas on the whiteboard or I might not. I'm just seeing if I got anyone joining. It says one person, I think that's me. Okay, so when we talk about running, let's go to running for example, right? What are some things I talk about running, right? There could be what type of training to do, right? There's mileage we could be doing. There's so many different subreddits of, I could do easy runs to interval runs to repetition runs to everything like that. So for running, well, I would put the subreddits, I would put two different subreddits really, which would be sprint / like speed training and endurance training. That's what I really talk about on my channel. Is you have to have some time for endurance training and some time for speed. This could go from anything. So over here, I'll put speed right here, right? And then over here, I'll put, actually I'm gonna make that a little bigger. Over here, I'll put endurance, right? So this is the endurance. That's the speed, okay? So, when I'm talking about speed, what would I talk about during speed? Like, what would I talk about you need to be doing, right? So, I would talk about in here, for one, I would talk about track. I'm going to put track. I'm not going to put track and field, but track. I talk about track, because track is when I want you to do the speed running. I'll put / spring. That's usually when I want you to do the speed running, is during the spring, because springtime is usually the best to do your speed runs anyways. Because it's going to be a little bit warmer than it would be during the fall season. and it's going to be easier on your body to do more speed. You want to do more endurance stuff during the winter time and more speed stuff during the summertime, and that kind of goes over that. Okay, so boom. We talk about track and field, right? What else would we talk about during the speed? We might talk about like different races you're gonna do, or we may talk about, like, for example, I say track, but we could just talk about just speed, right? For track right here, I'm gonna actually make a line right here so we don't go over that. So for this, I can just talk about, I'm gonna put speed runs for track and field, right? Then I can talk about mileage, right? There's a lot of different things I could talk about doing that. And with speed, I can also go talk about, say, hey, now for speed, what else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about form, right? Because you want to have maybe different form when you're doing speed, right? Than you would maybe when you're doing endurance. You're going to have less arms, you don't have to pump your arms as much, you're not going to be using spikes maybe. You're going to be training differently when you have speed. So that's something different, right? So we'll leave that. That's kind of where the speed is. For endurance, right? I would talk about, I'm just going to make this, I would talk about cross country, right? And the same thing across country. I go over here and I'll say mileage. I may talk about tempo runs, right? Because that's what you're going to want to do more of, is tempo runs. So we want to talk about tempo runs, right? So hey, what could you do for tempo runs? Like, there could be so many video ideas on just tempo runs. They could be like, how many tempo runs should you do a week during all your seasons? I could say, there's so many options, right? So I just want you guys to know that. And if you guys have any questions, again, write down. Then we say endurance, okay? So maybe I just want to say, okay, what? I'm gonna put what builds. What builds endurance, right? What builds endurance? So what does build endurance? Then we can talk about, again, we can talk about tempo runs, right? We can talk about how tempo runs build endurance. We can talk about long runs, right? We talk about long runs. So we can go over there and talk about long runs. So there's so, like I'm saying, there's so many options. We can talk about, we can go over here to cross country. We can talk about, for the endurance again, we can just talk about easy runs, right? And then we can go pacing, the pace, right? You guys kept looking right here. I'm going to erase that. That's pretty bad. Pace, right? We could do the pace for that. We could do the pace. Try to write this in here. We could do the pace for tempo runs. We could do time, right? I want to make my videos shorter than I normally make them, because I don't want to have these 10, 15, 20-minute videos unless they're my podcast videos. This live stream is going to be long, obviously, but don't want to have videos that I've been having, like my 10, 15, 20-minute videos, unless they're specifically supposed to be 10 to 15 minutes. I want to do stuff like this. Tempo runs, time, boom. That's it, right? I want to go how much time should be ready on tempo runs, and that's it. I want it to be a short, 3, maybe anywhere from low end of 1:30 all the way up to maybe like 5 minutes maximum. I don't want over 5-minute videos anymore. And the reason that I like that is because I watch a lot of Dr. Berg videos. And Dr. Berg does a lot of short videos. And it's very interesting because you'll go on there and he'll be like, how much time should you be spending in doing tempo runs? And he would say something like today, for example, he made a video the other day, that how much protein should you have for the average person, how much protein they need to not lose muscle. It's a cool video, I'm interested. It's like 3 minutes, some of them are like only like 1:49, and it's quick. He'll be like, what's the benefits of coconut oil? And he'll explain it within 2 minutes. Gives you information and you're done. You don't have to watch any more videos. When I do my 10-minute videos, I rant on about a lot of things about why it's good and why it's not good and this and that. But no one really cares. Like, you do, but it's like, go back to my old videos for that stuff. I'm changing up now, because if you come to my new videos and it's like a 3-4 minute video, then you're just getting the information. That's it. Information done. There's no bullshit, no talk, no random shit. So that's why and I'm making this so I can be like, okay, what should I talk about today? Well, I talked about, what builds endurance. Okay, I could do something off tempo runs, and I can kind of look at this and then think of a video idea to make for you guys. I can have a schedule where I post it and all that fun stuff. I want to have a schedule where I post my videos. I'm going to try to set a specific time frame and actually get my videos uploaded at a specific time, So I'm uploading it, it uploads at that specific time, and then you guys will know when exactly it uploads. So I will be making that in this video. I'm going to try to figure out, when I do that. So that being said, okay, let's go. So we have, I talked about speed, I talked about endurance, talked about easy, so that's all that, right? Recovery, right? What am I going to talk about in recovery? So the first thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to put Wim Hof. Wim Hof and the Wim Hof method is something I would really talk about, right? So when I'm talking about the Wim Hof method, what would I talk about, right? One, I'm just going to put ice baths, right? I talk about ice baths, talk about the breathing, right? I talk about pre and post. Let's make this a little bigger. Race. That was weird. Pre and post race, right? So that's something I could talk about. I could talk about foam rolling, right? And I could talk about stretching. I'm not going to put this in here. Let me erase this. So my handwriting is so bad. If you guys can't see this, I'm very sorry. I'm trying to do the best I can. It's really hard that this board's like moving and my handwriting is already crappy. Okay, so stretching, right? You do foam rolling and stretching. With foam rolling, what could I talk? I can talk about the different muscle parts of foam rolling, but I could talk about like tips and tricks to foam roll, right? I could talk about like slow foam rolling and fast foam rolling, like when you actually are rolling it out like this, to where you're breathing into it and kind of releasing and relaxing the muscle. There's different ways of foam rolling. I talk about that, but I'm not really going to write that down because that's kind of its own subreddit. It's foam rolling, making sure there's no one else in here. And then stretching, right? So then if I talk about nutrition, what am I going to talk about nutrition, right? Well, first off, I'm going to put up here, obvious one is keto, right? And the second one is obviously fasting, right? So keto, what am I going to talk about? I can talk about, I'm going to put vitamins. Let's spell vitamins, not W. Vitamins, foods. I could do like just full days of eating. I just put eating vlog, right? If I'm doing fasting, what could I talk about with fasting? I could talk about obviously the benefits of fasting, but I could do like, for example, I could talk about OMAD, right? Over here I could talk about prolonged fasting. Talk about OMAD, prolonged fasting. I could talk about 2 meals. And when I talk about 2 meals, doesn't mean I'm just going to say, okay, this is what 2 meals are per day. This is what you're going to do if you do 2 meals per day. Like, no, I could talk about so many things. I could talk about how you should do 2 meals a day for a distance runner, right? And I could talk about if you're doing 2 meals a day and you're doing 18 hours, you want to do this. If you're doing 16 hours, you want to do this. If you're doing 20 hours, this would be easier for you. What's some foods that will make it you sustain your 2 meals, to make you push through those 2 meals to build a fast? Or OMAD, same thing. Or prolonged fasting, how to do the prolonged fasting, what to break your foods with, what things to stay away from while you're prolonged fasting, what will actually break your fast, what will be beneficial for you during your fast. I had to talk about so many things. And same thing with keto too, like I said, I talk about the vitamins, the foods. I'll just put this over here too. I'll put supplements on here. Because yes, there's vitamins, but then there's supplements. And I think supplements are different. I consider my supplements different than vitamins. I consider vitamins such as vitamin E, vitamin B, C, whatever. I consider supplements things that may have vitamins in them, but they're supplementary to everything else. Vitamins to me are supplementary, but they're vitamins itself. Like, I'm taking vitamins. Supplements would be like nutritional yeast, to collagen, to something else that's a supplement to my meal. That's going to enhance my meal. Like, I wouldn't say like kombucha is a supplement, but I would think something that you're going to add in that's going to give you vitamins, nutrients is a supplement, but I consider vitamins different. I like to just go a little differently. So I'm like, did you take your supplements today? I took my vitamins, but I didn't take nutritional yeast. I took some of my supplements. Like I consider the supplement things such as like powders, or like if you're taking trying to think of like ideas, but yeah, basically if you're taking like powders or something, I would consider that the supplement, the powder form, and then like the vitamins itself. But like if I'm taking turmeric, for example, like turmeric capsules, that's a supplement, right? Turmeric capsules is a supplement. It's not a vitamin to me. A vitamin would be like K2D3 or a vitamin complex, like those are vitamins. Like when I'm taking in like the actual vitamin itself, that's the vitamin, but when it's like I'm taking like a supplement of like charcoal or or a supplement of, something that has like a supplement of, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something, but you know what I mean, like I said, like turmeric, that's something different that I wouldn't consider a vitamin, I would consider that a supplement. Let's see, okay, make sure no one asks me any questions yet. So this is kind of what I want to base my channel off of now. So I'm going to, let's see, I need to make some room, I think. So I think right here, I'm going to add it right here, because this is where I have the most room on the board right now. That way I'm going to do this, bam, bam. So, write down both my channels and let you guys know when I'm going to upload now. So first off, let's go Runner's Motivation. I could just put RM. I probably should. Runner's Motivation. I'm going to erase that because that's way too long to fit on here. I'm just put RM, okay? RM, okay. So when should I upload on Runner's Motivation? I'm thinking at 7. I'm thinking at 7 p.m. Central Time. So for you guys that live in California or live like over in, I think, California, I think a little bit in Oregon maybe, and in like Nevada, those type of places, that's going to be 5 for you guys. 7 would be like Texas area, like around here, mainly all around here. And then it might be 8 o'clock if you guys are more like New York or farther that way, like maybe Florida, I think. And then if you're up more like Washington, it may be a little bit even earlier, I think. I don't know exactly. But we're going to do Runner's Motivation. We're going to do 7 p.m. Right? Now, what days do you think I should upload? I'm only going to upload once a week on my Benjamin Chapman channel, my Keto Shred, because those videos take a long time to edit, even though they're only like 4, 5, 6 minutes long. They take a longer time to edit for me, and I'm not great at editing right now because I haven't edited like really videos like that for a while. Like it's been, other than my vlogs I've done on my YouTube channel, like that's the only time I really edit like that. And I've done a couple edits like that on some of my videos, but not for like a whole video. So it is kind of like harder. I haven't been doing it lately as much, so it does take longer for me. And so I'm not going to be doing that more than once a week. And I don't really want to record more than once a week on that channel. Just because like I have to remember to record like me going to the gym, and recording me at the gym is really annoying. You guys, I'm saying this, I like those videos, I like making them. But having to record myself at the gym is hard because I have to put the camera in the right place, make sure it's not blocking anyone else from working out, and making sure no one gets mad at me for videoing. And then it's just not the right angles, but it's still good, it's just not what I want it to be. And so when I go to the gym, it's just harder. And so I wouldn't want to do that 3 times a week unless I had someone videoing me. Like most people are just like, oh, I can't video when I'm at the gym and stuff. I can't when I go to the gym, I'm not talking to you on camera. I don't care. Unless someone is filming me, I may talk to you a little bit, but most of the time I'm not talking to you on camera. I am zoned in, I'm getting my workout in, and it's going to be just a montage of me working out. So that's what that channel is kind of for. So I would say I'm going to upload every single day, and I think that on Sundays I have my most time, so those are probably going to be the days I edit. So I think on Tuesdays are going to be the days I upload to my Benjamin Chapman channel. I think that's the day I want to upload on them. I know it is Wednesday and I haven't uploaded on that channel this week, so it's going to be like not till next Tuesday so I'll upload on there. But I think I still haven't edited the video, so it doesn't matter anyways. So I think Tuesday is going to be for that channel. So basically every single other day I would post on Runner's Motivation. I kind of feel like I should take one day off, which may be Sunday. I might take one day off. Sunday usually be my vlogs on this channel, so I might not upload on Sunday, but we'll see. So for now, it's going to be every single day. So I'm just going to put Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'll put BC for Yeah, Benjamin Chapman. And that's also going to be 7 p.m. And that's just going to be on Tuesday for now. I'm going to spell out Tuesday just so you guys know. So it's going to be on Tuesday for now. So Tuesday is going to be when I upload on a Benjamin Chapman channel. I just think that Sunday I have a long time to edit. If I don't get it all the way done, because I'm busy, like cleaning, or I'm doing other things, so I'm trying to exercise more or something, then I have Monday to work on it a little bit more. Like let's say I record it, whatever, and then that's going to be, when I have that. So I'm going to have to record this video though. That's the thing, my Benjamin Chapman channel, I'm going to have to record that video one day out of the week, which I'll figure out myself because you guys don't need to know when I record that, I don't think, unless you guys want to know. I think I'll probably record that video on, I think it depends, it'll probably be a Thursday or a Friday, because you never know if I'm going to have a rest day on those days, because I work out 3 days, a day off, 3 days, a day off. So basically I'm doing, like I could do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a day off, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then Monday off, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, and then it's like, so I could have that Friday off, but the last week I had that Thursday off. So I think, I'm throwing my pen everywhere. I think I'll probably record it. I feel like the beginning of the week may be the best, because that's when I'm the least tired. Because I'm tired, at the end of the week, obviously, from working and doing these things. So maybe it might be the best. I feel like Sunday would be a great day, but I kind of feel like on Sundays I don't feel like recording a lot. So it's just like, I don't know. I think for now I'm gonna say Thursday, which would be tomorrow, which I'm not gonna record tomorrow because I still have a video to be posted. I think Thursday will be my day to record though, just because Thursday is kind of in the middle of the week. I'm probably gonna have a great workout those days. Hopefully it's not the same workout over and over again. So I'm gonna put Wednesday, Thursday / Friday, and I'm gonna put record. So this is gonna be like, I'm gonna kind of circle that. So it's gonna be one of those days. So I'll either record Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I feel like, if I did a leg workout last week and I have a leg workout on Wednesday and I have a day off on Thursday and then I have a push day on Friday, I'll do Friday, right? If I have a pull workout on Wednesday and I did a pull workout last week and then a leg workout on Thursday, I'll record Thursday. So I think it's that. I think giving 3 days is nice because I'll have either 2 different workouts or a rest day. If I give it 2 days, it might be the same workout or a rest day and I don't have enough time between. There's not enough days in there. For these videos on Runner's Motivation, I usually record these the day of or the day before. I probably will record them the day of, but they're going to be like 2, 3, 4, 5 minute videos because I'll be quick. When I do my 10-minute plus videos on my podcast, I always do them the day before or like 3 days before because they're really long. And so I just want to get them done and then have them done. So it's just so when I upload it, I don't have to make the video then upload it. So that's kind of how I'm looking at everything. But yeah, I think that's basically it. So if you guys, I'm just gonna stay in here for a little bit because I got some time. If you guys have any video ideas for me, like you're like, oh man, I just want to see you talk about this. I've never heard you talk about this before. Or you have something, let me know. And if it's and that's the thing, I know a lot of you might ask me questions about like fat loss, they might ask me questions about like, building muscle, or you might ask me questions just about weightlifting in general. I'll give you things that are related to running and nutrition, but I will never answer questions that are not specific to my channel, and unless, like, if you ask me it, and I know who you are, like I know, like, okay, you're the kid I coached in high school, then I will just send you a private message, like on Snapchat or whatever I have you on. But if it's a specific question to like, how did you build so much muscle? Like, let's say I'm building muscle, right? I'm building muscle right now, and you want to ask, how did you build that muscle? Obviously, I would refer you to my Benjamin Chapman channel, because that's when I'm talking about that. But I don't want to answer questions that are not related to my channel anymore. I know a lot of people, like, when I'm answering questions, I was doing stuff about, like, almost like strongman or powerlifting. So I was doing stuff like how to deadlift, how to, like, build grip strength, to, like, how to cure depression. Like, I was going really broad. And a lot of people like that. Some people like that. And everyone's like, man, you're not going to do videos on weightlifting anymore? Like, you know a lot about weightlifting. And I do. I have a master's personal trainer certification. It's called a master's certification, which lasts me my whole life now. I'm very smart, I understand that, but I'm not as smart as everyone thinks I am, at least in my opinion. And my channel I want it to be about running and keto, because I love keto has changed my life and running has changed my life. Weightlifting has not changed my life in the way keto and running has. Running has changed my life because it's got me to where I'm at today. If I didn't ever learn about running, I'd probably not be here right now. If I never learned about keto, I would not be here right now, right? But weightlifting, if I didn't ever learn about weightlifting, I could still be here right now. Like I may not be building muscle, maybe not be working out, but I would still know about keto. I'd still know about running. Like that, those things didn't get me. It's just my curiosity that got me to learn keto, got me to keep running. Weightlifting was just something that my friend was doing that I wanted to do, and I wanted to be cool and build muscle and look bigger because I was skinny. That's all I did it for. And that's kind of what I've done it for, just for fun. For the past 7 years, I've really just done weightlifting for fun. This is like really the first time, one of the first times I've taken over 2 months of strict training where I'm not just doing it for fun and doing it to really push my body. I've never done weightlifting like that before. I've always done it to where I push my body to weightlift, but I've always had fun doing it, and at this time I'm having fun, but since I'm not training with someone, I'm not doing like jumping, or I'm not doing like Ninja Warrior training or rock climbing, or anything that is like different. It's not as fun because I'm just doing bodybuilding, and I'm building muscle, and my muscles are sore, and I'm building bigger muscles. I look better, and I like that feeling, but it's still not the same as going in and picking up a heavy deadlift with your friends and dropping on the ground and feeling like you just PR'd, or going rock climbing and just having some fun, or going rowing or biking or running, whatever. It's not the same as hang out with it. And I guess it's more having a partner, but I can't bodybuild with a partner. It's really hard to bodybuild with a partner because they're not at your own pace. You have your own pace, and when you're working out with someone else, it's hard to work on their pace. I've worked out with my friend millions of times, and when we bodybuild, it's just hard to work out on their pace because usually I have a fast pace. I usually go into my sets quickly. I usually don't take enough rest time between my sets, and it does help. It helps me build some muscle because I'm really putting strain in my muscles, but it's different. I want to see if anyone else has joined. So if you guys want to know what I've been doing, I guess, because I haven't been posting much lately. So I've just been having some pain in my chest area and stuff, and my arm. And no, it's not a heart attack. Don't be worried. It's not a heart attack. Everything's fine. It's just my TMJ. I have tightness in my TMJ right here. Right? And this is causing this to get really, I have a knot in my neck right here almost. It causes this to hurt. This, you can see, right here, goes down into my shoulder right here. But not into my shoulder. Actually kind of comes down and it goes down. And when I open my mouth, I can feel my chest muscles move. Right here. Right, and my chest hurts down here. It kind of goes into my armpit a little bit. And then it hurts right here. My chest is hurting right here, like almost upper shoulder, but that's because I did some bench press, and now my shoulders are sore from that. It's not as bad as yesterday, but it's still kind of bad. My arm though, my whole arm is kind of sore. Like my whole left arm just hurts. And I know most people are going to tell me to go to the doctor real quickly, like you could be having a heart attack, something could be happening, no. Nothing's wrong, I'm fine, it's not that bad, right? So, I think everything's good. I haven't had any other symptoms other than that. I've had a little bit of something right now. Oh, you're sweating right now. It's it's 100 degrees outside. I barely have my AC on. My AC's at, what is it? 85 degrees. I'm gonna sweat out there while I'm walking around talking about this, right? So, that's really it. That's kind of the end of my live stream. If you guys want to see more live streams, or cooking live streams like I used to do, any other live streams, you can comment in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, and we'll see what comes out. I think I'm going to have a schedule later on. Oh, I said I was going to make a schedule. Okay, look. It's really hard to make a schedule because it's just really hard for me to have a schedule of when I'm going to post which videos, because the problem with that is that if I say I'm going to do a keto video sometimes, or a nutrition video, sometimes I just don't have an idea, and I have 3 ideas on running. So it's really hard on that. But maybe I'll make another live stream next week where we make a schedule and we kind of go over that. I'm trying to get back into the flow of things because my chest has been hurting, and I've been just off and on with YouTube, off and on with posting, off and on with I'm on social media. I've been off and on going to the gym. I've been going to the gym consistently, but I still have been I just think I've been off and on with everything. I've been pushing myself and then not pushing myself, then pushing myself and not pushing myself, and I'm going back and forth on it. So I'll talk to you guys later. See you guys next time. Peace out. Remember, that's the button, and I'll see you guys in another live stream or another tomorrow's video.